tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, nya 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 nya. This is a hypnotic video designed so that you can income max, whatever that means in your personal life, whatever comes to mind. When I say income max, and you're thinking of the thing that you want to income max in, money max in, okay? This video is imbued with magical subconscious powers to make you able to achieve exactly what you're thinking of, or if not that, something actually better. They say time is money. And time is associated with Chronos or Saturn, or tangentially, the Grim Reaper, holding the hourglass. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, 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 yeah. Time is money. Is that talking about an hourly wage? Or is that talking about the fact that we're all gonna die? Think about it. The devil appeared to Jesus and he said, he took him to the pinnacle, right? And he showed him the lands and he said, all of this splendor can be yours if you bow down and worship me. And Jesus said to him, basically, no, because everything comes from God and I don't need it from you. So how do you get on the payroll of God? Because it is clear that Jesus was a wealthy man, okay? He was not the besandaled hippie who was basically homeless and blah, blah, blah. That, they have this weird homeless hippie Jesus communist guy in the zeitgeist, sort of in the popular consciousness. But historically speaking, he was a very wealthy man. He had lots of connections, okay, and he had lots of wealth. He actually had everything that he wanted, and he was on the payroll of God. How do you get on the payroll of God? Now, I am invoking Mercury. I am invoking Hermes, however you pronounce it. Mercury, the god of commerce, okay? I am even invoking now Mars or Aries, the god of war, right now, because we are in a wartime economy. We are always in a wartime economy. But most importantly, I'm invoking the god of time and the god of death to come to you now, to bless you now with the riches that are a blessing. It is a blessing. In the Old Testament, they have this blessings and curses and blessings and curses, and they get all crazy into it. And, is it ever a blessing to be poor? No. The people like to talk about Sermon on the Mount where it says the poor will be blessed. But, there's an operant here that's in the future. Meaning they're not blessed right now, are they? If you are wealthy, you are blessed, right? That's how it works in the Old Testament. People are going to be all, in the comments, are you saying I'm not blessed? Are you saying I'm blah, blah, blah? Calm down. Just calm down here. Calm down. Because you are being blessed right now. And actually, heaven is a state of mind. Heaven is knowing that you are blessed. Heaven is blessing yourself by knowing that you are going to get exactly what you want, exactly when you want it, and that you already have it. That is the purest faith of all, is praying as if you already know that you have it right now, because there's nothing you get from the devil. It all comes from God. And so you can be on God's payroll not by being a liar and saying, I don't even want it. All I want is to be a good person. Well, then why are you here? Why are you here clicking a video about income maxing? To put in your own hard work, your own effort to be mega active and blah, blah, blah. And then you're going to sit here and tell me that I am a degenerate, slutty witch, with Christ is King, Christ is King. No, actually, why are you here? Why are you here watching me, trying to income max? The trick to income maxing is knowing that you will be able to income max, and you don't have to income max, not by denying that you want to income max, but by praying in such a way that is pleasing to the gods, that is pleasing to Christ who is King. Yes, you can calm down. Praying in such a way, as it describes actually in the Bible, that you know that you are going to get what you want and you are grateful for getting it. You know, when, who was it? When Esther went out, she made herself super pretty. She put on perfumes and makeups and blah, 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 so that she could conquer in God's name after fasting and blah, blah, blah. And the thing is, you will be able to get everything you want, not by not wanting it, but by admitting you want it and then letting yourself have it in heaven, which is your mind. And you can go to heaven at any time because the kingdom of God is within you. How many times do I have to get that through your thick Christ is King skull? Okay? And for those of you who are not Christian here, which is nice, I'm not Christian either. Actually, this is all metaphor. This is all narrative. And this is all plugging in and unplugging and pressing some buttons and flipping some switches and some levers in your brain to maximize your money-making genes. So whatever that means for you, charisma maxing, your subconscious mind already knows exactly the buttons I want to be pressing. You are just blocking yourself for whatever weird emotional reasons. With this video, just by listening to it, it is designed to unblock those blocks specifically related to income maxing with all of these metaphors within, okay? And you clicked it because you know this one will work the mojo correctly on you at this very moment in time. There's dimensions. This is 4th, 5th, 6th dimensional work going on here that led you to me at this very moment in time, okay? And that is why it's working right now. And you are going to sleep and wake up, and the blockages will be gone. And then somehow it's just going to be like in your head. You're going to have little hints. And it'll be something so small as maybe I should meet my friend for coffee this weekend or something like this. But the little wants and wishes and little to-do list stuff that just pops into your mind in the moment is gonna be tapped in to angelic beings that will enable you to money max because they are messengers of God here. Stop being cucked by the lies of men who are trying to put you down, okay? And then you say, not everyone can be wealthy. That is true. But does that mean that you can't be wealthy? Why? Why would that be so? Okay? Tick tock, tick tock. The God of Death is here to tell you your time is coming, okay? Which means that you will be able to money max. Very shortly, you will be able to income max if you just show some reverence to the Lord of the Dark Underworld, okay? Just show a little bit of reverence. Just remember, we're all gonna die. Can we do that for a second? Can we just have a moment of silence for the fact that we're gonna die? We are all gonna die, eventually. And that is the key to income maxing. I know it seems like it's not, but in a few months' time, you will be like, wow, that really was, after all, the key to income maxing. That really was the most powerful hypnosis. Look, this works on me, so I will report back to you guys about how this video income maxed me. Okay, I get hit with the double, triple dose of the things that I'm putting out. Okay, I'm not a drug dealer who doesn't, get high on their own supply. I'm quite the opposite. Okay, take a chance, you stupid hoe. Oh, 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 cha, cha. Okay, look at my watch now. You are probably not a super hot female, but if you are, shout out. And let's get back to the program, okay? You get back to your program, because the best program that you can ever watch is the story of your own life. So, salutations, and from the Dark Lord himself, who will allow you to be blessed with an income maxing rest of your entire life until he greets you for the final time.